Today's video is going to be on creating content with or without a personality. And can you create content even though you don't have a personality? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Real K STARR, and we are here on Heels to Suits. Of course, I always have my notes with me. We are doing the 30-day content creators challenge, and this challenge is supposed to help you enhance your skills as a content creator as far as video edits, feeling more comfortable being on camera, talking to people how I am right now, overall increasing your engagement, increasing your productivity, being able to check your analytics and actually seeing results. So that is what this is for. This is to help you build your content creation skills. I started off doing the content creators challenge with just literally 10 minutes a day talking in the camera, which is something that you can still do. If you are struggling with content creation, I highly suggest that you do sit in the camera every single day, 10 minutes a day, which is not a lot at all. 10 minutes a day, just sit there and talk continuously about whatever it is that you are inspired by, whatever your skills or interests, whatever your niche is. Sit and just talk about it 10 minutes a day in the camera so you can get more comfortable talking on camera. And when you're done doing that video, go and edit that video. Doing that every single day will help you enhance your video editing skills as well. Today's video is going to be on creating content with or without a personality. And can you create content even though you don't have a personality? My personal aspect of it is that everyone has a personality. Some people just don't know how to express themselves, and others may just feel like uncomfortable when they get on the camera, so they feel like they are hiding their personality because of them being shy or just not wanting to expose their true self on the camera. And I feel like, oh, I have to be funny, or I have to try and be funny. But now I've just basically come to learn that I'm just gonna come on the camera and be myself, because I don't think I'm funny. Sometimes people think I'm funny even when I'm not trying to be funny. So it's like, at this point, I'm not even gonna try. Like, what's the point of trying to be funny? I'm just gonna create the content that I'm here to create, which is things to help you grow your business. Can you create content even though you feel you don't have a personality? Now let's get right into this video. I do have my notes here with me as always in my content book thingy where I keep track of all of the content that I create, and then I also take notes and like just do like bullet points on certain topics. So today, if you guys want me to do a video on this as well, like how you can come up with one for your content, let me know in the comments down below. Personality. You either have it or you don't. Now, there's no in between. And again, I say I feel that I don't have a personality, but I think I also feel that way because I don't really be around too many people too often. I'm literally in the house like all the time. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything really. So it starts to make me feel like I don't have a personality, but it's not that I don't have a personality. It's just that I have to learn that, like, I've been in the house. I don't go out and talk to people, so I'm not able to express my personality. And the only way I can express my personality is through these videos where I'm actually engaging with people and trying to reach other people. So this is literally my only way of being able to show my personality. When it comes to content creation, when you're on camera, think of it that way. Think of it like this is your way to express your personality. People will be attracted to you by your personality and by who you are genuinely as a person versus you trying to be someone else, which is something that I'm also going to discuss in this video. So when it comes to content creation, don't try too hard. People can tell when you're trying too hard and you're not being genuine. Like, for example, if you guys go back and watch a couple of my very beginning videos, I feel like in a lot of this, I'm going to refer to my very beginning videos or my very first videos within this niche, because I didn't know exactly how to put out content for this niche. Like, I've never done content related to this niche. My previous lifestyle that I no longer really live anymore, I don't make content revolving around that. So that's what I knew how to make content around, which is basically lifestyle versus trying to teach something or trying to explain to you guys things that I know and how things have helped me. I was trying too hard to give out my knowledge and the things that I know in ways that other people do it. But then I started to realize, like, the way that they put out their content is not, it doesn't work for me. When I try to put out content their way, and you guys can go back and look at the videos as well, you will see like I'm more like structured. I'm more structured, and it's as if like I'm a robot. It's like I'm not talking to people. It's more like my content was optimized for robots. So number 2 is gonna be, don't try to be someone you're not because you think you're boring. So again, that comes with like trying to put out your content the way that others put their content out. And a lot of people will be like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it this way that I see. Let me find an example. Ooh, I know you guys know of Baddie in Business, Battleful Business, something like that. Baddie in Business, I believe her name is. I'll put her right here. I'm pretty sure you guys know who that is. But she has like a high-pitched voice, like a high-toned voice, like when she does her videos. And she's so like high energetic. Like not everyone can do that. Not everyone can have such high-toned voice and high energy like her. So if you are a person who has like a deeper toned voice and you're not typically a high energetic person, but you have content that is similar to Baddie in Business, that doesn't mean that you should try and reenact her content, because it's not going to work for you. Like, people's personality plays a high impact on content creation. Personality is what's going to draw your viewers' attention into your videos. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you have a deep toned voice and you are not like a high energy person, why would you create content like Battleful in Business or Baddie in Business when you know that you are not like that? Like you're trying to be someone that you're not. So it's gonna make you look stiff, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. There's an audience for everyone. Again, like I said, your audience will be attracted by your personality, by you just genuinely being you. Your audience will love that. They're automatically going to click in on that. And I've actually learned that as well. When I used to go live on TikTok every single day when I first started my business, KSTARRBRANDS, I would go live every single day and literally just sit and talk in the camera, introducing myself, talking about my business and why I started my business, literally repeating the same things over and over and over until people started to like come in and like question me and ask me about myself, and they're like, oh, you seem sweet, like, you know, stuff like that. I am gonna do a video on live streaming as well within the content creation or content creators 30 days challenge series. So I'll put that up right there so you guys will stay tuned for that. If you have no personality, you should create straightforward content. Oh yes, this is something that I also looked into. If you have no personality, definitely create straightforward content. So if you are someone who wants to be on camera, when you're on camera, whatever topic, whatever your niche is, you need to make sure when you're on camera, you're sticking straight to that. Like some people, like I said, everyone has their own audience. So some people are actually looking for straightforward videos. Like some people don't want to hear a joke before they want to hear the facts that they're looking for, like their answers. Some people don't want to hear all the extra stuff. So if you have no personality and you think that, oh, I can't make people laugh, or oh, nobody wants to watch me, or like you just feel like you have to think of jokes, just come up with straightforward content. There will be an audience for you. Let's see, what's the next one? Number 3 is if you constantly feel like you have to be funny, or if you are boring, you should be scripting and planning out your content so you don't become overwhelmed. Scripting content. Definitely, if you feel like you're boring, if you constantly feel like when you like do these videos and you go back and watch your video, if you feel like your video is boring, or if you feel like it's boring, you're not interesting, you're not funny, if you are thinking any of these things when you become a content creator, if you're thinking any of these, you need to start scripting out your videos, okay? even if you don't have to script it out word for word. You don't have to write it down word for word. Even if you just come up with bullet points, so that way when you're doing your video, you stay on topic. I also would recommend recording your video all the way through and then go in and edit it that way. Sometimes I do, like, you could probably tell a little bit, maybe not, but I'll like record it, stop it, record, stop, record, stop. I do that sometimes when I'm trying to be more straightforward, but also I don't really like to do that too often unless I'm really just trying to get across a point, because some people tend to like not want to watch or listen to all of the extra stuff in between. So if I'm trying to just prove a point and be straightforward, then I'll chop up my videos like that. But if it's more of like something where I want people to hear full details, full experiences, and things like that, then I'll do a straight through video and then I'll go through and just edit the whole thing. So yeah, if you feel like you're boring on camera, or like after you're done doing your video and you go and watch it and you're just not happy with it, start scripting out your content so that way you have a plan straight through your whole video. You already know like what each 5 to 10 minutes, I don't know however long your video is, but you're gonna know what each bullet point is about. You're gonna know what the topic is throughout the whole video. When you do this, make sure that whatever the title is of your video and your thumbnail, make sure that you're staying on topic with your title and your thumbnail, because viewers will most often like click out, especially if you're getting like new viewers. But make sure that you stay on topic with your title and your thumbnail, and come up with a script or like a bullet point for your video. Come up with your script and then watch that video and then look at the difference. What number is that? 1, 2, 3. Number 4, relax and be yourself. The more you relax and be yourself, the more you and your viewers will enjoy your content. So again, trying to be like someone else can be difficult because again, you're not like that person. So it's gonna be a lot of work. You're gonna feel even more overwhelmed. You're just gonna feel like you're not doing anything right. So just literally just be yourself, be true to yourself, know who you are, let your viewers know who you are, because if you don't do that, you're just gonna feel lost and overwhelmed and stuck. Like you're not gonna get anywhere trying to be someone else on YouTube or in content creation in general, like for any of your content. And again, like I said, when you relax and be yourself, you will enjoy creating content and your viewers will enjoy watching your content as well. So we often overthink when it comes to content creation because we want everything to be perfect, which is something that I tend to do sometimes as well. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos still today, like just on everything. Anything I think of, I look it up on YouTube. So I actually seen this one thing on YouTube where I seen a couple of people on YouTube say like, there's like just certain things that we take way too much time to try and accomplish. Like for example, if I'm doing a thumbnail, there might be like my picture that I outline and put on the thumbnail. I might like take way too long editing that for no reason, when in reality, like that picture isn't what's gonna bring the whole thumbnail together. What's gonna bring the thumbnail together is the title that I put on the thumbnail and how I outline it for people to see it. So it's just certain things that we spend too much time on trying to make sure that it's perfect. And it can make us take more time than we have to when it comes to content creation. So again, like I said, make sure that you record your video all the way through, because if you record a part of your video and you're like, oh, I don't like this, and you delete it and you do it again, do it again, do it again, you're not gonna get anywhere. It's gonna take way too long to record your video. So it's very much better to like literally just sit and talk all the way through, even if you mess up your words. Like for example, I'm just gonna show like an example, okay? I'm gonna leave that in the clip. I could cut that out if I want to, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave that in the clip just to show you guys that like, I could have cut that out and I didn't. Stop worrying about perfect. Remember, this is a video. You can always go back and edit it. That's again to what I was just saying. This is a video. Go back, edit it. You can remove any unwanted scenes. You don't have to keep anything in your video. Nothing is permanent. So like, just relax. Like you're at home, you're doing this video. Everything is on your phone. Everything is through like the internet. So you can edit it, you can erase, you can bring it back if you accidentally deleted it. Like, don't stress any of that out. Know who you are as a content creator. When you try to be perfect on camera, you can lose yourself and portray something that you're not. And you and your audience will begin to get confused. Know who you are, and as a content creator, do this by being comfortable the way you make content and talk about the things that you know. Oh, I like this one. Hey guys, we have to come outside to finish this video. So, know who you are as a content creator. Do this by being comfortable with the content you create and by talking about the things that you know. So I actually heard this from Gary V, which is somebody that I watch on YouTube, someone that I would highly recommend if you are trying to grow as a content creator and an entrepreneur overall. So I'm gonna say one more time, know who you are as a content creator. Do this by being comfortable with the way you make your content and talking about the things that you know. I feel this is truly important and essential when it comes to content creation, and that's for any platform. Build self-awareness. Create content for your own self-purpose and not because you want to be like anyone else. So literally have a purpose behind the content that you are creating. Know why you want to create the content that you're creating, and just have a meaning behind literally everything that you do. Because if you are just creating content, oh, that looks crazy. But if you're just creating content because you see someone that is like similar to like your niche, or like you just see someone you're like, oh, I want to be like this person. It's okay to be inspired, but being inspired and copying someone else's work is two different things, and you're not going to get far doing that at all. Like, it's so unoriginal, and it's not going to be genuine to you. Like, you're not going to feel comfortable copying and interpreting someone else's work. So today in 2023, a lot of content creators are trying to mirror their competitors or inspired content creators' work. And that's basically like what I was just saying. So a lot of people see other people and they're like, oh, I want to do this. There's nothing wrong with being inspired. But when you see this person that you look up to and then you try to literally replicate every single thing that they do, that's a problem. Because you need to find your true self. You need to be true to yourself and find your self-worth within yourself, like not what they're doing. Doing this causes you to lose yourself when in reality you would win at being yourself, even if it seems like being yourself doesn't work. Because again, everyone has their own audience. So when you are true to yourself and you're being yourself, people will connect with that. You need to communicate the way you communicate, not the way someone else communicates. That means, as far as like, if you feel that you communicate best at writing, like when you're writing, then that means you should be doing a video with scripts over it. Like, you should be doing a video with summaries over it so people can read your writing. If you feel that you are a good writer, if you feel that you are bad at talking in the camera but you're good at like reading off paper, like basically what I sit here and do with my notes, then you need to do that. Do what works for you. Don't try to do what works for other people, because it's not going to work for you. It never works out that way. Sometimes it does, but not all the time. So me, I tried scripting content before. I find like reading content word for word does not work for me at all. I don't like that. It's too robotic. Again, I'm gonna say it. I don't like that. So now I'll always have my script here with me, but if I need to look at it to like make sure I'm on track and to refer to something, then I will do that. There are people just like you in the world. There are people just like you in the world. And those are the viewers that you should be trying to reach. Those are the viewers that you would want to reach. The people that are not typically saying that they have to be like you, but they are going to be attracted to your personality because your personality fits them. Know where you are putting your personality when it comes to platforms. Yes, also know where you're putting your personality when it comes to platforms. For example, okay, so for like reels, and shorts, you guys know that those started from TikTok. They originally started trending from TikTok, but they made them a big thing on Instagram and Facebook. But you guys know, like, you would go to those platforms if you are looking for short forms of videos, which are the reels and the shorts, and you would come over to YouTube if you're looking for a long form source of video. And I'm going to be doing a video on long form content as well, so you guys will have a full understanding of why you should be creating long form content. But with that being said, two different sources of content: long form and short form content. With there being those two different types of content, you will have people who want to watch long form who will go on YouTube and search up things directly, and then people who want to watch short form, so they will just scroll through TikTok and other social media platforms. So you just have to know where you're putting your content and the type of people who are going to want to watch your content. Like, are these type of people going to want to watch videos, or do they want to watch pictures? Do they want to read? So based off of how you are displaying your content, you're gonna have to choose what platforms to put your content on. When you are creating content, if it does not come as easy as breathing in oxygen, you need to understand why. And this is also a saying from Gary Vee. Gary Vee is somebody that I look up to as far as a content creator. When it comes to social media and the internet, he is automatically like the first person that I would go like to for sources. If making videos don't come easy, you are insecure about looks, what you have to say, or you don't know what you're talking about. So basically, these three things, like when you are getting ready to make your video, if it doesn't come easy to you, or if it's like just so overwhelming, these are the three things that Gary Vee says are occurring within your life during your content creation era. So being insecure will cause you to be uncomfortable on camera. Being insecure about looks, or being insecure about what you have to say. So like, if you feel like you have something that you want to say but maybe the public should not hear it, that means you would be like insecure about what you're saying, which will also cause you to feel uncomfortable on the camera. And then not knowing what you're talking about is definitely something that will cause you to definitely be uncomfortable on camera. Now, I'm not gonna say that I've had times where I didn't exactly, you know what, no, I will say it. I've probably had times before where it's like I knew what I was talking about, but I didn't know the full detail or full depth of it. So it was like I didn't have much to say because I didn't really know how to explain it, because I didn't have all of the facts or all of the details. So that does play a high accountability when it comes to creating content. You need to know that you know what you're talking about. And when you know what you're talking about, you'll feel comfortable on camera, and your viewers will want to watch you, and they'll feel comfortable watching you knowing that you know and that you are confident with whatever it is that you're talking about. It's okay to repeat yourself multiple times because it shows that you know what you're talking about. Some people may not pick up on it right away. Some people feel that like when they're on the camera, they might repeat themselves too much, which it's all right to repeat yourself. Again, like when I first started going live, I would literally sit in the camera and repeat myself non-stop until people like came in and engaged with me and started like questioning me about myself and what I was doing. There is nothing wrong with ever having to repeat yourself. I know in life we say like we hate to repeat ourselves, we're too old to be repeating ourselves, but literally that's how people learn, that's how people take things in. When people hear something repeatedly, they eventually know it, and they're gonna learn it, like it's gonna be embedded in their brain. So it's okay to repeat yourself sometimes. If you absolutely have no personality, you can even consider writing, voiceovers, even reading in your videos. So yes, if you feel like you absolutely have no personality and like just it's not working for you at all, again, do something that works for you. Give out the content the way you put out content. And again, that could be reading, writing, visualizing, like with the videos. You can even do voiceovers. You can sit in the camera and read directly. Whichever is more comfortable for you, make sure you do it that way. And then, let me see, my last note that I have here. Guys, if you made it this far to this video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for me down below. Okay. So there are almost 8 billion people in the world. Oh, this is a fun fact, guys. So, fun fact. There are almost 8 billion people in the world. When you feel comfortable the way you create content and you know what you're talking about, content creation will be fun for you and for your viewers. You will attract an audience who accepts your personality for you. And overall, that's literally like, that's the main point of content creation. We want to give out content the best way we know how to, and we want to make sure that our viewers love the way that we put it out as well. So in order for you to be successful as a content creator, you have to make sure that you are enjoying putting out your content and that your viewers are enjoying and gaining value from your content as well. And if you feel that you don't have a personality, or if you feel like you just have a bad way of expressing yourself when you turn on that camera, let me know in the comments down below. What are some things that kind of make you feel stuck when you turn on the camera? What are things that make you feel uncomfortable? And how have you overcome them so far? Anything in this video helped you? If so, let me know. If you guys did not learn anything from this video, please let me know in the comments down below. I make these videos to help you become a better you, a better business owner, entrepreneur, etc., from my personal experiences. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will see you guys in the next video.